So I'm having a little bit of a problem with the screen recordings. The QuickTime keeps it stops the recording whenever it wants. So I'm getting this kind of all of a sudden pause in the video. So bear with me. I'm gonna keep doing the video, and whenever it stops, you just have to like go to the next one. So here we left at this stage. I'm gonna Alt H and these faces. I want to extract all these pieces together, but first what we need to do, I'm going to select these faces here. So that's the front facade. So I'm going to select all these and I'm going to extract them. So I'm going to go Edit Mesh, Face, Extract. Okay, so now this is one piece. I'm going to center the pivot point. So that's one piece. I'm going to extract the rest. So let's get the face. Now if I want to select these faces here, I can use the lasso selection tool and just grab the faces that I need and do the same thing. Edit Mesh, Extract. And these are connected. Both of these are connected. So I'm going to select these faces and do the same thing. Edit Mesh, Extract. So now what I'm left with is, so this piece, I'm going to select all of them. I'm going to center the pivot point, and also I'm going to go ahead in the outliner. When you extract stuff, you'll notice that they're inside layers. So I'm going to select this layer, in groups. So this group here has all the extracted pieces in it, and it's kind of a mess. So what you want to do is select the group and go Edit, Ungroup. And you can see here there's like a bunch of other groups. So keep ungrouping until you're left with, keep ungrouping until you're left with only the pieces. And then Edit, Ungroup. So now notice that I ungrouped all these. So those are out of the groups. They're independent. And then we have all these transforms. What are those? So I need to select these empty transforms, empty nodes, and delete them, get rid of them. They don't represent anything actually at this point. So now I have all these pieces outside of the group. I'm going to select all of them here from the outliner and center the pivot points. And now this is all cleaned up. Now I'm going to select this piece. And what I'm going to do is I want to get these faces all out, extracted. Select these guys and this, I don't want, this is like another piece that I don't know what it is exactly. So yeah, that's like another piece that we're gonna use. So I'm gonna select all these pieces and extract them, but this time I'm gonna go Extract and keep faces together, off. So what happens now is that, oh, it didn't work. Let's try that one more time. So this didn't work out, so I'm going to select this poly surface, and it seems that there's a lot of history here because we did all these extractions and we went through to delete the groups and all that. So I'm going to go ahead and delete the history, clean the history, center the pivot. I'm going to do the same with everything else. Center pivot, delete history. Select this guy, and so I'm going to select all of them. Edit Mesh, Extract. Now this extracts the pieces, but you want to go ahead and make sure that keep faces together on. So if I do this, you'll see that they're all cut. So the faces are together. So as you can see here, so that's all the pieces. Now I can actually go ahead and do the as I'm like extracting, I can actually use like a little bit of a rotation, maybe -4. That would be good. Let's see, that would be maybe -5. So I'm rotating these as I'm using the command. Now I can also just go ahead and use the scale tool kind of like make them overlap a little bit. And then I'm gonna extrude all of them all together. Let's see if I can do that right now. So I'm gonna extrude. So I haven't even left the command yet, and I'm extruding these pieces until they kind of start touching. Now, if this is too much of a, if there's a gap here, it's because of the angle. So maybe I will go back a bit and do that, and give it a -4 angle was a little bit better. And I'm going to do another extrusion. So I went back a couple of steps, and then I extruded that again. And actually, I went back. I made -4, and then I also want to scale them before I extrude them. So I'm scaling them up on the Y, so they can overlap a little bit. Then I can just extrude it. That seems a little bit better here. So I'm going to go object mode, and now I have this piece already all done. Now, the thing is that some of them need to be connected. So let me see. If I select, so all these are inside this group, since they're extracted. So I'm going to select all these pieces. So I'm going to go ahead, select all these pieces. I'm just going to center the pivot points. So let's look at this guy. So what happened is that some of them we could have connected them instead of extruding, but we could just connect them right now. So for the next one, I'm not going to do this. I'm just going to connect them first, then extrude. So I'm going to select these guys, and here's how we were going to do this. I'm going to combine them, then I'm going to go to the face, and the thing is that they have some faces in between. So I'm going to turn on the X-ray, and I'm going to get rid of these faces in between. You can see that there's some faces in between, and those need to be eliminated. So I'm going to select that and merge. Turn off the wireframe unshaded. So that's, sorry, the X-ray. So I'm going to do the same for these, and I'm going to clean them up. And then, but before I do that, let's try this wall, and then I can, I'm going to stop the video and complete this piece. So this one is on an angle. Let's see how we can deal with that. I'm going to select, first of all, I'm going to isolate it so we can work on it separately. Select all the faces and do the same thing. Extract. Actually, you know what? I'm going to select the whole piece, not the faces. So extract. And